everybody. Welcome to an open forum show. Hope you are doing well. Good to have you here on a Monday. Hope your weekend went well. We are going to be talking about a lot of topics today. The NBA playoffs. Cleveland is up 2-0 on Toronto. They win that game. The final was 115-105. The Cavaliers get 28 from Harden, 30 from Mitchell, 25 from Mobley. And again, they win 115-105. They're up 2-0 in that best-of-7 series. The Knicks currently playing the Atlanta Hawks, and the score is 84-75. The Knicks with 2:45 left. It's now 86-77. The Knicks up by 9, 2:45 left to go in the third. Baseball Giants off. They begin a series tomorrow against the Dodgers in San Francisco. The A's off to a rough start. Boy, how many times do the A's trail going into the second inning? Unbelievable. They give up more runs in the first inning than any team that I can think of. Just seems to be a repetitive situation for them. But they're off to a good start at 500 baseball. What do you want to talk about? Let's keep it going right here. Got hockey going on in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, if you want to talk about that. And the Kings lose their coin flip to the Utah Jazz. So, first, second, third, or fourth, same odds, but it could change if you don't get one of the top 4 picks. Not could change, it would change. Senators, Hurricanes tied at 2-2. Flyers beat the Penguins. They now lead that best-of-7 series 2-0. They lead by the score of 3-0. Wild and Stars, first period, 7 minutes gone by, and they are scoreless. Fire away. What do you want to talk about on this open forum Monday? We'll go about 30 minutes or so, get you in and out, and then I will get ready for tomorrow's show. We get closer to the NFL draft, which is going to be on Thursday, round 1. And the question is, well, will Jeremiah Love go, the outstanding running back out of Notre Dame? So that is going to be interesting. Could go 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Most people believe that he would not be on the board past number 7. So that's going to be interesting. Giants make a big deal over the weekend as they send Dexter Lawrence to Cincinnati, and they now, in return, get the 10th overall. All right, the 10th overall pick. How is the Baltimore baseball stadium? I have not been to Camden Yards, so I don't know. I have not been there. Have not been there. Was, for a period of time, people raved about it, but certainly not a new ballpark anymore. It's been open quite a while. The old Memorial Stadium that I used to go to in downtown Baltimore, I was at that stadium a number of times. New York Mets, 11 losses in a row. Yikes. Yeah, they got problems, huh? The Mets are a mess. They are a mess. It's in New York, it's really hard to be in the same market with the Yankees. You're always going to play second fiddle. But, boy, when you're playing bad and the Yankees are in first place, that even makes it worse. Yeah, the Mets are a mess. They really are. They are a mess. Let me update you on that score. It's now an 11-point lead, 89-78, with 1:30 left to go in the third quarter there. All right, again, so let me go over the NBA odds for you because a lot of people don't understand this. So the Kings and the Jazz have the identical odds for the first, second, third, and fourth pick. It goes 11.5, 11.4, 11.2, 11.0, okay? Then, if you don't get one of the top 4 picks for the Kings, then it goes 2% for the 5th pick, 18.2 for the 6th pick, and a 25.5% chance for the 7th pick, okay, with an 8.5 for the 8th pick. That would be a disaster. That would be a disaster. Somebody said Orlando beating the Pistons yesterday. Still think the Pistons will win the series. I do, yes. Got to win 4. It's not a one-game series. All right? Meeting my son in Baltimore early May. Well, go to the game. Okay? Go to the game. Go check it out. Let me know. Seriously, Lynn, go to the game. All right? And let me know. Would love to know what you think about that. All right? Let me know. The first 3 picks, or the first 3 teams, Washington, Indiana, and Brooklyn, all have identical odds. 14% chance, again, the number 1 pick. 13.4 of number 2, 12.7 at number 3, and a 12.0 number 4. Now, here's where it gets different. Washington's got a 47.9% chance, 47.9% chance of getting the 5th pick. Indiana, 27.8 of 5, 20.1 of 6. These odds are ridiculous. Fix the damn thing, huh? You check out, or have I checked on Mike Breen about his favorite baseball team? Not yet, but I'm going to. I don't want to bother Mike in the middle of the NBA playoffs and throw him off his game, Lynn, you know? Mike loves the Mets. I don't know why, but he loves the Mets. I don't know what's wrong with Mike loving the Mets. I don't understand that. I really don't. Growing up in New York, rooting for the Mets. What's wrong with you? You know? What's wrong with him? All right. Baseball today. Atlanta beat Washington 9-4. The Dodgers are up on Colorado 5-1, bottom 5. Cubs over Philly 5-1, bottom 8. And Kansas City is beating the team you're talking about, Baltimore, 1-0, also in the bottom of the 8th. Boston wins the Patriots Day game earlier today, 8-6. And those are some of the other finals going on in Major League Baseball. As I said, all right, a lot of activity today, all right, with the day games. Again, 8-6, the final there. Astros beat the Guardians 9-2. Reds over the Rays 6-1. Marlins beat the Cardinals 5-3. That is your complete Major League scoreboard. NFL draft. What do you think? Mendoza number 1. Where is Jeremiah Love going to go? All right. Where's Jeremiah Love going to go? And then what do you think about the second quarterback taken in this draft and where they're going to go? This is going to be a lot of fun. I love talking about round 1, only in the sense that I think the top 7 picks are going to be very interesting this year. Very interesting. And will Dallas make a move with Cleveland that we're hearing a lot of rumors about? Chiefs general manager, the report, expecting a lot of trades in round 1. That's Brett Veach. He said he's expecting a lot of movement in round 1. What about you? All right. Bucks, Bulls, or Warriors will win the lottery. Book it. Nothing surprises me. So nothing would surprise me when it comes to the NBA. Nothing. So, I mean, like, if you tell me that, I'm like, well, I can see it happening, you know? I can see it happening. Would not surprise me. Would not surprise me at all. By the way, good news for the 49ers as they get the deal done with Trent Williams. So a 2-year extension. I don't know how much. I don't know if he's going to be in the field for 2 years. You know, a lot of attrition there. All right, a lot of attrition. A lot of attrition. I have not seen the F1A adjust the power regulations for the Miami Grand Prix. Thank goodness. I'll have to look it up, Lynn. I didn't see that. but that's good news. Sorry, watching the Knicks. What is my opinion on the OBJ tryout for the Giants today? I don't want him on the Giants. I hope it doesn't happen. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not a fan of his. A lot of reports about the Raiders are getting a lot of calls for the number 1 pick. I don't see any way that they're going to move off that. I really don't. I don't. That would surprise me. That would surprise me. I mean, especially for a team that really needs a quarterback. Now, if you don't love the guy and you're the Raiders, then you would think about making a deal. All right? If you don't love the guy, then you're going to think about that. I mean, you got to really love what you're getting there in Fernando Mendoza. I would be very surprised if the Raiders traded off that pick. All right? That would surprise me. By the way, how many players are going to the NFL draft? You ready for this? 5 of the Ohio State draftees are going to be going there. Okay? 16. Only 16 guys. How about that? Interesting, huh? 16 players attending the NFL draft. It's not a lot. I wonder how the NFL feels about that. They can't be happy about that. Again, the 5 Ohio State players, Caleb Downs, Caden McDonald, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, will be there in Pittsburgh on Thursday. How about that? I was a little surprised by that. All right. Did the Giants rob the Bengals for the 10th pick for Lawrence? No, they didn't rob them. And they better draft the right player. All right. Just turning in, Grant. I love this time. I'm on my lunch break, so the Kings lost the coin toss. What chances do they have to get the number 1 through top 4 pick? I just went through that whole thing. You'll have to go back and watch it at your leisure. I literally just got done with that whole conversation. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your support, but I just went through that whole thing. What I think is, knowing the Kings, they'll get screwed like always. That's generally what happens. That's generally what happens. All you have to remember is the Kings and the Jazz had the exact same odds for picks 1, 2, 3, and 4. What did you think of the report by Adam Schefter of ESPN that has A.J. Brown being traded, okay, after June 1st from Philadelphia to New England because of salary cap implications with bonuses? What do you think about that? Interesting, huh? That A.J. Brown may be on the move again. I don't give a damn who's dating who. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it. It's a non-story to me. Who the hell cares? Get a freaking life. Players would rather spend draft day with the whole family and friends over going to the draft. I know. I don't understand that. Why don't you just take your family to New York or Pittsburgh or wherever the draft is? I would be at the draft. If I were going to be a first-round pick, I'd be at the draft. That's just me, though. All right? That's just me. Said the Kings screw themselves. Come on. There are a lot of people that feel that way. There are a lot of people that feel that way. You know, they had the worst record in the league for most of the season, and then they decide they're going to get hot here in the final 3 weeks of the season. That frustrated a lot of fans. But you got to remember, you can't tell the players that are on the floor, you know, not to play hard or not to try to compete and blah, blah, blah. You You can't do it. You can't do it. So there's always that. You can't blame it on the players. Hey, New Works Plumbing, they've got a fix for you. They're available around the clock. Call the number on your screen or go to newworksplumbing.com. Water heaters, water line repair, sewer repair, water filtration, gas lines. It's all there for you. New Works Plumbing. They've got a fix for you. Also brought to you in part by Bennett, Sacramento, Roseville, the West Side Grill in Rockland. Make sure you go to bennettsrestaurants.com to make a reservation, including your Mother's Day reservation. That's right around the corner. Make sure you're good for Mother's Day. Bennett's is a great option. Go to bennettsrestaurants.com and make your Mother's Day reservation now. Bennett's, prime, seafood, and steaks. I will be doing a show tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Probably not Thursday because I don't want to go head to head with the draft, which will still be going on. I haven't decided yet. All right? I have not decided yet. You've never seen Mr. Bennett when you've gone there. He's always there. He's at all three locations, but mostly Rockland and Roseville. But he's at all three, but mostly Rockland and Roseville. But he's always there. There, I like that. Good for you. Said he normally works the Rockland location in the blue polo. He talks when my wife and I get in. Great guy, Brian. Great guy. But Brian's always on location. Always. All right? It was a good signing by the Cowboys to sign their kicker. He is automatic. Very true. Very true. Does the Kings losing the coin flip make the lottery more of a risk? Not for the first, second, third, or fourth pick. It's identical. After that, yes. Hang on. 1 2 1 2. There we go. We're good. Muted again. Unbelievable. I got a glitch in my system. I got to get it fixed out. I got to get it fixed. Frustrating as all heck. You're killing us, Snapes. I'm killing myself over here for crying out loud. I mean, seriously. How hard is it to have my audio on a freaking YouTube stream? Let's go. Wake up over here. Did my 3-hour show. Got a quick bite to eat. I'm ready to roll. Got my equipment set up, and I'm thinking, what the hell is going on with the audio here? What is that all about? I got to do a rant on that. You know? Freaking frustrating. Just like that. Come on. Have Rhino help me. Ryan can't help me. He's not here. He already left. Unbelievable. I should be able to help myself with this. Maybe I get Jerry Reynolds to help me, huh? Waikiki. You're killing us. You're in Waikiki right now? What's going on in Waikiki? You're killing me over there. I have no audio for a minute, and you're in Waikiki. Boy, you want to make people feel bad. Tell us you're watching the show from Hawaii, right? I had, who was watching me from Thailand last week? They were over there visiting their buddy Armando. How about Armando? He's got people visiting him all the time. No kidding. You live in Thailand, you're going to have people visit you. But they were watching. It was like 9:30, 10 in the morning or something like that. I'm like, man, that is big time. I like that. I got to get Armando on the show, find out what's going on. Does Armando watch the show? Is Armando a fan of mine? Is he a fan of the show? Does anybody know? Can you get Armando to call into the show? All right. Said, at least you fixed your mic. The Kings they don't have an easy fix like that. You're right, they don't. You know? That was Chief from Thailand. That's right. Thank you very much, Dorian. That was Chief from Thailand. He was over there for what, 3 weeks, right? That's big time. They must party. You can do that over in Thailand. Yes, you can. But yeah, that was Chief from Thailand. That's good memory there. All right. Went to the east side of the island, the Botanical Gardens. Good for you. In Hawaii, checking out the show. All right. Oh my God, you're killing me. I'm about to go out and eat, flying to Kauai Wednesday and hiking the coast. Oh, you're killing us over here. Hope the weather's good. Good for you. Killing us over here. What is it? 4:24 in the afternoon over there, right? You're going to go out and eat. What are you going to eat? Can I get Francisco Garcia or Dante Green on my show? If I could get a hold of him, I would. Cisco, I would love to talk to. I love Cisco, other than the fact he's a traitor. Guy grows up in the Bronx, right next to Yankee Stadium, and is a fan of that despicable franchise north of New York. I'm like, what is that all about? Love Cisco, one of my favorites. I don't know how I would get a hold of Cisco. He would come on if I could. Grant, the Kings been in Sacramento over 40 years, and they have had 10 seasons of above 500. That tells you a lot about the franchise. It sure does. You know? The Napili Coast. That's exactly right. Got to make sure we get that stuff right. The Napili Coast. Kauai is the best island. Well, that's subjective. I think Maui's the best island. I love Maui. Maui's my favorite. I like the Wailea area the best. And I like Kapalua. Windy, but Wailea is my favorite part of Hawaii. Yeah, it's hard to beat, right? And listen, I like Lanai. I like the Big Island. But if I could only go to one place in Maui, I'm going to go to Wailea in Maui. I love Wailea. I just love the golf courses there. I love the serenity of it. I love the resorts. I've been to all of them. I beautiful, you know. One playoff series in 20 years. Incredible. It's incredible sadness is what it is. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But anyway, it's all subjective. Kauai is great, but Maui, to me, my favorite. Yeah, Maui was nice until the big fire. That was a shame what happened. Very, very sad in Lahaina. Smoked island chicken, mangoes, papaya, rice, veggies. Wow. With the macaroni island salad. Now you're killing us. Oh, why is the PGA leaving Kapalua? Sad. Have you seen the golf course? Did you see it? All right. I have been to Pearl Harbor. Spine chilling. Very, very sobering to go to Pearl Harbor. I lived on a golf course in Wailea for years. Miss it. Which golf course? What golf course did you live on? Blue, gold, emerald, any of those courses? I played them all. I really love golf. I love it there. I really do. And I love McKenna, the golf course there too. Great golf course. Knicks lead the Hawks. 5 minutes, 25 seconds left. 100-92. Has there been a lot of the floods have been that bad? Thousands of homes with flood damage all over Maui. Is that true? Was it that bad? Sorry to hear that. You know? Said, Grant, I love your rant today on the Blazers' new owner being cheap. Thank you. I appreciate that. I said, I don't know if it was the Wailea course right on top overlooking all of Wailea. Well, if that's the case, that would be the gold course. So that would be the course. Or if you were in McKenna, that course overlooks all of Wailea too. There's some incredibly scenic holes on McKenna. But if you were in Wailea, then I would say you were probably on the gold course. Do I hike? I used to, not anymore. All right. Said, I'm meeting my 98-year-old aunt Friday in Kauai. I have a lot of family on Kauai and Waikiki, a lot of Puerto Ricans. You know what? Good for you. That's pretty awesome that your aunt is still with you at age 98. That's fabulous. Have a great time, my friend. Have a great time. That is awesome. I love hearing stories like that. That is great. Enjoy. Hope you're over there for a while. But if I could go to Hawaii, I'm going to. I mean, I'm not going to turn down any place. But I've been to Maui a number of times. I love Maui. Like I love it. I really do. It's just my favorite island. And it is obviously a lot different without Lahaina and what happened. It's a shame. Took my son on a trip to Pearl Harbor and the battleship from Kauai. Gave my wife a day to herself. Good for you. I'm taking the Magic in 6. We'll see. We'll see. You know? Let me update you on that score from New York. The Knicks still with the lead, trying to close it out. Just over 5 minutes left, up 100-92. What is my next trip? That's a great question. Probably Thailand. A matter of fact, I think I'm going to go over there in a couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure. I was looking at flights 2 days over the weekend on Saturday. Flights have gone up, obviously, with the fuel surcharges, but I found a pretty good price through Taipei. So I'm thinking probably that's my next trip. You want to go? I like Waikiki. The nightlife and energy of the city is in paradise. It is pretty nice. Have you ever been to South America? I have not. Grant, which Tahoe golf course is better, Coyote Moon or Tahoe Donner? Might be there in June. Boy, that's tough to say, but probably Coyote Moon. So we visited the sugarcane plantation where my great-grandfather lived and worked today. It was awesome. That does sound awesome. Good for you. That's awesome. What beauty over there. Incredible beauty in that part of the world. Really is. Nature's something else, huh? My opinion, the Hawks and Knicks will go 7. Well, it looks like Atlanta's going to be down 2-0, although the game's not over yet. Still got time, but they're going to have to make a comeback here. All right. Maui is still nice. The fire obviously really damaged Lahaina, and that was a real shame. But it's still beautiful. Although I have not been there since the fire, but I mean, the Wailea area to me is spectacular. Spectacular. All right, don't forget tomorrow, we're going to talk a lot of NFL draft. Sean Salisbury is going to be on Fox Sports Sacramento beginning at 3 o'clock. My next trip is a 7-day cruise around Iceland in August to celebrate our 35th anniversary and our son's 30th birthday. That is a phenomenal itinerary, and I hope you have a great time. I love cruises. I would love to do a cruise. I've done Mediterranean. I've done the Caribbean. I'd like to go do a cruise in Asia. I'd like to try a cruise out of Singapore. That would be something on my bucket list. I have not been to Iceland. No, I have not. Hawks down 3 now. All right. Appreciate the update. Be a good finish. All right. I'll watch that. We'll wrap it up. Yeah, it's 197. We'll see. All right. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Fox Sports, Sacramento. Appreciate all of you. My mic's still working, huh? Miracles do exist in the world of Grant Napier. Appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye now.